in my bag because I like my music. But it's okay. I need one hand. We need one hand to the rocks. We need one hand to hold the rocks. So I'm gonna be the music. We need one hand to hold the rocks. We need one hand to hold the rocks. I love it. It's gone. I love it. I love it. I love it. All I needed to do was come out. Huh? I said all I needed to do was come outside. All I had to do is show me in the beginning. I had to get started, and then I got empowered by the sun. I am nature. We out here. We out here. I love it. That beginning was like, you better not stay home that long again, ever. Don't you ever stay away from me that long. Look at us. We out here. Okay, let's see. Shabbat Shalom. We out here. My father and I, my father, mother, God, and I. Happy Sabbath. Shalom, shalom. Me and my healer. Nature healed me. Nature healed me. Nature restored me. Okay. Okay. You okay? It's getting better. Okay. I think it was because we was by the water. It's not. You got this. You got this. You got this, girl. Because nature healed me. And nature say, don't you ever stay away. You know, you and I are one. And I said, okay, I'm back. I said, okay. All it took was that 5 minutes and be recharged by the sun, and we back at it. All it took was 5 minutes. You good? You know, taking in the sun, you should have charged yourself up. I'm charged. Okay. Okay. Because nature and okay, wait. Just be like the clock, keep going. I read that somewhere in the I hope your batteries ain't weak, Shotty. Okay, I see ya. I'm gone. The ground. So there's nothing to do but to run and go climb on the bridge. Okay. So we gotta do this part, and then of course it's slippery. Now let's go this way. Here's where we're gonna go. Let's see. How we gonna do this? Okay. We got this. Wherever you can walk, jump, you better crawl. You better crawl like the beautiful baby you are and be carried by your grandfather rock. If you cannot walk, you better crawl. And grandfather rock will carry you. That's a lot. That was a lot. Woo. We'll get on the next mountain. You good? You good? You good, Shotty? You sure? Okay. We here. We out here. I'm dressed for it. Grandfather Rock. We came to see you on this day, the precious Sabbath day. Who needs distraction when you and your Father are one? Yes. Go within. Go within. The kingdom of heaven is within. The kingdom of heaven within. Within, within, within. She's really tripping back there. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's run. Did I drop something now? Yes, you did. She keep talking about those bugs. You know this is saying that you pray for patience and God give you a situation of patience. Crying about them bugs. Leave those bugs alone. You in the woods worrying about the bugs. Like, shot it. She gonna kill me. Okay. 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 We here. This is fellowship. Rewire. I'm working. I don't like the word work. I'm servicing. A long week. Long week. But I had to take my rings off too because it wasn't happening. My one hand is doing pretty well. Oh, wow. You're not even using hands anymore. Okay. Okay. I can't wait till my ninja fully come out. The ninja in me. I know you in there. I know you in there. I know you in there. Woo. 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 Yes, ma'am. Those are hacking. We not even done. We not even done yet. Keep going like the clock. I forgot the beginning of the quote. It said, don't complain. Just keep going like the clock. One tick at a time. One tick at a time. Going can also mean not staying in a bad situation. All right? Going can mean not staying. That was so random. And that just came to mind. So I'm going to talk about it. Okay. So, this morning I was thinking about what? Woo. Woo. You okay? I am. No, we're not tired. We got a long way to go. So we can't be tired. How can we be tired? Look at that water. Look at that water. I was talking about something about a narcissist, right? Supposedly. Yeah. Is that way? Not this way? Okay, I went the wrong way. I guess I should follow the blue thing. Okay. So the narcissist, right? So we talk about the narcissist, supposedly. Of course, we already know all of us have some form of narcissistic ways in us, right? We may be strong enough, or our heart, we may have come to earth with the heart chakra open, so loving and caring is easier to us, right? It's easier to us. But you notice that those that are extremely loving and caring, earthly things are harder to them, right? Like the everyday routine. Look at that. I don't know if I can see it. But the everyday routine, the job, not just work, but just the routine, following policies that don't align with them. It's usually hard for those that come with the heart chakra open. So what I have learned, because I believe I was one of those people that came with the heart chakra open, it was easy. So one day I realized that my challenge wasn't to learn how to love, because that was easy to me, right? I realized just like the people that were hardworking, go getters, whatever, those things that I find hard to do, their challenge wasn't to get money or do whatever because they are used to it. So they came with the root chakra open, the red one, all of those things. So they're, they'll get it. But at some point, they have to let all those things go, shed the ego and find their identity. That's why you might see the filthy rich man, right, that go get prostitutes at night, right, that be drunk all night. Why? He get up the next morning, put on his suit, and he goes to work. He got a lot of money. I've worked in a lot of places, filthy rich people, but behind those closed doors, there's a lot of problems. So you're like, why? Those people are very hardworking, but they didn't come with their heart chakra open. The duty, so something is always missing. Something is always missing. So anyway, back to us, empaths. I consider myself an empath. The way show us, because we are bringing in the new consciousness of love, right? I remember the day when I realized, oh my God, the work that I had to do was have discernment. So that was hard, right? I had to resist. I had to, one more thing. The bad thing about us empath too, we think that we are following the law, but we are just doing what, hey folks, we're just doing what comes easy to us, right? And what comes easy to us is love. But what we need to do is have discernment. This hike ain't no joke. But what we need to do, am I going the wrong way now? I'm still following the blue, right?
Yeah, it's right here.
Down there. Okay, well, all we need to do is have discernment. So I realized that it was hard. Like, it was really hard for me to do I thought I was doing the right thing, but I was doing the easy thing. Because it was hard for me to say no. Even to the point that I was even violating my own rules, I was violating the law of life in the name of love, right? But then when the veil was removed and my eyes were open, it showed me that there is a recipe to everything. And one of those things is love. So with love, there has to be love. There have to be peace and justice. So if you're out here supporting your man, right, you call yourself being a good, whatever, woman, because usually it's a lot of women, even men, right? But you cheating, all those things are happening. You're breaking the law in the name of love, but really you're doing that for fear, right? Due to fear, because you are attached to that person and you don't want to leave them. Right, yes, the law of life. Oh, trust me, girl, all you had was your days. I've had my years. So, all you've had is days. I've had my years. You hear me? I've had my years of being in this mess over and over and over again. The same thing, coming back. And you're thinking that, oh, maybe it's another chance. No, it's not another chance to get back with him. Because why would you get back with him if it's this or her? What has changed? What has changed in you? What has changed in them? So I came to realize that that chance I was getting was a chance to choose peace, love, and justice, right? Was a chance to love myself like I was loving everything else. Was a chance to heal myself like I call myself trying to heal everybody in the world.
So how we get down there?
I don't know, but we're going to crawl. Wherever you... What? Now I got this. I'm a gangster shot. You know who I am. You know who I am. You know who's in me. You know the spirit behind this voice. Don't let this avatar fool you. Look, we got this. We got this. But I'm ready down here. We got this. Yeah. So, but the funny thing about the narcissist, right? Because all of us claim that these people are narcissists. So there's a Bible verse that to me I should share with the narcissist. And that's like First Timothy chapter 1, 2, 3. It says in the end days, people are gonna be lovers of self, this. They will be brutal, they will this, a whole bunch of stuff. So oh man, I used to love that Bible verse. Because it reminded me of everyone that I thought was wicked, especially in the relationship that I was in. Well, I wouldn't say wicked, but self-centered. But then after the relationship was over, this is how the spirit works. I was reading, and then one day the spirit said, continue reading. You always stop right here. Keep reading. I kept reading that the same verse that I was using to accuse that man. Oh my gosh. The next part of the verse say, those type of men make it into the home of gullible single women. Let me turn the camera so you guys can see. Those kind of men make it into the home of gullible, single women who are desperate, tied up with their own desires, not the man's desire, their own desires. Desperate for love, that they are willing. They say in that the same chapter, I think it says, around that time, 5 women or 7 women will attach themselves to one man and say, please, give us your last name. We will buy our own food. We will buy our own clothes. We would even buy everything for you. All you got to do is give us your last name and remove. And the Bible said, and remove our shame. Damn. Okay. So who's really the narcissist here? Right? If we want to insult somebody, right? If the narcissist is using you, you use them too to remove your shame. Right? He's desperate for something. You are desperate for something. I guess that just shows that we are all on a journey. But the amazing thing that I learned about the narcissist in one of my spiritual books and stuff was that, okay, so let's forget all this worldly stuff. With just the physical body, it's nothing, right? Because if I gotta call her back. If we are truly spirit, and we are building this kingdom in heaven, right, which is within, then nothing should matter, right? It's all fake. It's not real. So who can touch you? A narcissist? What are you guys even talking about? So what I've come to realize is, okay, Earth is the school. Not even what I've come to realize. That's what I study. So if I believe everything else, I have to believe this, right? Just like I study about Jesus and I believed, I study about this and I believe too, right? Because it's in alignment with my Earth experience. But so supposedly there were, the heavenly realm, whatever. Earth is the school. And I'll close that video on my thing. But an ad was put out for angels needed for an experiment on Earth. So there was this little soul called Abigail. Abigail wanted to grow more. So Abigail wanted to go to Earth, but they remember her last experience. So her spiritual team and all the other angels were like, who's your God? I'm not even entertaining such comments. And I gotta edit some of my videos too, because every now and then, the more I study, I feel like some of my videos is like more accusing the outside than actually teaching people to go within. And ain't nobody got time for what's going on in the world because it ain't real, right? I don't got time to no religious debates. I've been through all of it. And never in debate. I know what I've gone through. And I know how deep I have gone to study. I could be a pastor if I wanted to follow religious BS. Right? But we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. But because I'm trying to save me like Jesus, the church God said, right? He said go within, so I'm going within. Right? Let's even use the church God. So I'm going within. Okay, so with Abigail, let's focus on the story. So Abigail wanted to come to earth. So the angels was like, Abigail, remember the last time you came? It was so terrible, and you said you would not come, even though she grew. She was like, yes, but I still want to do it. Da 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 da. So her host. So supposedly with the earth thing, you got to get your spiritual team, all of those people. This person is gonna play mom. This person is gonna play dad. This person is gonna play the enemy. The part about the narcissist, right? So Abigail wanted to learn unconditional love. So one person had volunteered to help her. So in the part of that agreement in the spirit realm before they came, the other soul said to Abigail, Abigail, remember, when we go down and when the veil is, I guess, put back on, and we go down in the spirit realm, no, in the earthly realm, the weight of this is gonna be so heavy, the acting is gonna be so real that even the narcissist is gonna forget who he is or what she is, whatever, who she, whatever, they, them, whatever they're playing on earth, right? So he said, or she said to Abigail, you must remember, because I'm gonna forget, because I'm gonna be playing this evil thing to help you teach unconditional, to help you learn unconditional love, right? So you don't forget. So they said, okay. But make a long story short, they came to earth, right? So it made me think, right? It made me think like, what? Because I'm telling you, I know what, when people argue about Bible or spiritual or just anything, I'm just like, let's put all that aside, right? Because all of us are just talking about what we've read. Tell me about your life. What have you experienced? That's your story. Do you trust your story? Do you trust what you've experienced? Right? So with that being said, yeah, so that's what that taught me. That the narcissist, right, was supposed to help us to learn unconditional love. However, the mistake is we come with the earth rules, right? When we come in here, we forget. Yeah. When we come in here and we forget, right? So we go now with religious rules. The Bible that is, been messed with a little bit. But again, if you're truly connected, can nothing stop you. Nothing can get in the way. So we go with the worldly laws that they say a man and a woman will come together and they will become one. That's not even what it was talking about. If somebody, the left brain and the right brain will come together and they will, all of that, right? So it's talking about its own thing. So we in these marriages, these relationships that are not effective. Like, I mean, again, we're not going to talk about no organizations, right? But the reason I cannot listen to anybody but just trust what's within is because the people that are speaking are sick. And when I say they're sick, I mean I see defect, right? I see distortion. I see them living not the full truth. I see them living in confusion. And it's okay. And then when I say the full truth, everybody got their own truth. But even what they claim is their truth, they are not living it. I don't even know what that person is talking about. But yes, right. So God is very real. God is very real, right? The Bible says God is made in your image, in our image. Or we are made in God's image. I'm going down there. We are made in God's image. So again, to each his own. I know I did what Jesus said do, because Jesus was what I was taught. Right? I seek and I found. Well, I seek. And what I found didn't make sense. And I was like, nah, what you talking about? This don't make no sense. Right? It wasn't bringing peace. It was bringing more war than peace. Right? And I know I was trying. I know when I don't try, but I know when I do try. Right? And there was no results for a very long time. And I saw that it was the same thing in other people's lives. And they just decided to just live with this mediocre, I knocked, the door opened, right? Wisdom was given, insight was given, all those good things. But yes, God is very real, right? Whether it's God, energy, source, whatever you want to call it, there is a greater source. It's within. You got to go within. It's within, right? When you go within, then more things will come out. More things will come out. But anyway, this hiking, all my beautiful folks. Anna, I don't know who Real Talk is, but thank you. KP. Yes, yes. No shame. I like that, KP. And that's what I'm doing. One thing that I'm doing now, oh my gosh, I am living, right? I'm being like a child again. I be out here, I be dancing in the middle of but I'm walking in spirit. The light that I am, the spirit that I am, that creation is gonna come, right? I'm not gonna be one way and from 9 to 5 and then in the evening I'm something else. No. All of that is gonna come, right? So continue being that divine plan that was put. I have a great vision. I have a great vision. If you guys know about John Hopkins Hospital, just imagine that. And it's not even I have a great vision. I am, right? The great mighty I am put it in my heart. I keep trying to reject it, but it's just like, nah, Shadi, you are here for the divine plan. Part of your plan was to show people liberation, right? To show people healing, right? If I tell people my story, I've been sick, things been happening, all of that. The fact that when I went within, all of that went away, it seemed unbelievable, but how can I put it? The result shows, right? So how can I put this? Keep living, keep being a testimony. Hi, KP. Hi, Anna. Let me see who else. And Real Talk. Real Talk. I like your name. And then, oh, one thing I want to do too, I want to join. Like I said, I'm living. So I had a lot of shame because I'm like, what a family thing. There's one girl on YouTube that I follow, and Spirit has just been using her to like tell me, like, stop. Like, girl, let go. Let go. Let go of all those things. It's nothing. Let go. Yes, yes, yes. We got to let go. Let go. Let go. It's all fake. It's all a distraction. And once you let go, you start seeing everything you desire. I remember when I ran away from healthcare. God, I remember being in my house and a voice said to me, go back in healthcare, but I want you to do your own thing. I worked everywhere in healthcare. You can, you know, I've worked in over 50 organizations, and that's no exaggeration, as a contractor. Because I'm hopping from place to place and refusing, like, nah, I ain't dealing with that. I ain't doing. Right, but the spirit, at one point I was going to be an electrician because I ain't dealing with all of this. Humans, they got too much going on. But spirit said, go back to healthcare and I want you to do your own thing. And I'm like, oh my God, you want me to go against the healthcare? They're going to kill me. But no one, don't fear those that can kill the body and not the soul. Right. And I remember when I had to put things on hold, I was like crying because I had so many things, flyers, posts, just everything for business. Like, you want me to get rid of everything? Because I was still holding on. But Spirit's like, no, let it go, because we still got to refine you. You are not refined yet completely. You don't fully understand what you got to go out there and do. And I'm glad, because the more I learn, it's like, damn, I would have been out here hurting people like the rest in the name of justice. I would have been out here hurting people like the rest in the name of justice. Not understanding, not having insight. Right? So with that being said, I remember Spirit say, let go of everything. When that time comes for business to start off, you will have everything you need. And you will have more than enough. The connections that I encounter, right? I don't know where it's coming, but it's coming. I see it coming. I see things coming. I just gotta walk in alignment. But I'm hiking today. I haven't, like, the whole last year, if I'm not wrong, I don't think I went hiking. When I first came in the woods, you should have seen how we were crawling. Like, it was like crazy. Crawling on the ground, feel like I'm about to fall. But we out here and I'm jumping through these woods and just doing me. But I got 2 pair of pants on. But everybody, you have a blessed day. I'm gonna make videos. I'll keep making videos because Spirit said make videos. I'm gonna, all the writings, the things that was revealed to me through my dark night of the soul, I'm gonna share it. Those that it resonate with them, so be it. Those that it does not, let it go, right? But I know a lot of videos online has helped my life. And, but thank you, Anna. You guys have a blessed day as well.